What does it mean to have a genius in the White House? I'm going to tell you in a second, but first, let me set the scene. The accident that caused the collision between a Blackhawk and a jetliner the other day on the Potomac has caused a lot of pain, and it will take a while probably for us to understand exactly what happened. But fortunately, we have this guy who understands everything there is to understand about anything there is something to understand about. And he understood already what happened the other day over the Potomac, and he's going to outline it for us. Now, I must warn you, he's very technical in his explanation, so you might want to pay close attention and jot a few notes down. This is what he had to say about Blackhawk capabilities.
You had a helicopter. It had the ability to go up or down. It had the ability to turn. You could have slowed down the helicopter substantially. You could have stopped the helicopter. You could have gone up. You could have gone down. You could have gone straight up, straight down. You could have turned. You could have done a million different maneuvers.
But that's not all, because shortly after, he went on to explain how altitude, he calls it height, works in aviation generally and what role it played in this particular aviation incident. It's a little bit complex, but he explains it so well. Listen.
They shouldn't have been at the same height, because if it was at the same height, you could have gone under it or over it, and nobody realized, or they didn't say that it's at the same height. At the same height, it still wouldn't have been great, but you would have missed it by quite a bit. Could have been 1,000 feet higher. It could have been 200 feet lower, but it was exactly at the same height.
So if in the next few days you hear that the Trump administration shut down the FAA completely, do not worry. We got this guy who can make all, obviously, of the decisions.